Hello everyone. I know it hasn't been that long since my last podcast, but I wanted to come back a little earlier this time to hopefully keep my podcast a little shorter. So if you are new here, my name is Christie and I am a knitwear designer. This is a podcast mostly about knitting and I am so happy to have you here. I love it when you guys come and visit with me and leave me comments. Hopefully you will enjoy your visit with me today and you will like, subscribe, and leave me a little comment below to let me know what you're working on and all of that fun stuff. So with all of that being said, I'm going to jump right in, like I said, trying to keep this as short as possible, and I keep glancing down at my notes. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was in my last podcast, I talked about doing a pattern that I had just bought, was gifted, and it is the Duet, I think it's just called Duet, and it is a t-shirt, and I thought it would be a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm getting a text, I'm just gonna leave it. I thought it would be a lot of fun to do a knit along, and after thinking about it, I thought this is kind of last minute because I had said for the month of July. So we're already a couple of days into July, and I thought instead of doing just the Duet pattern, how about we do a knit along that is just summer based. So if you want to knit a t-shirt or a pair of socks, summer socks, whatever, a shawl, whatever works for you. This is going to be called the Beat the Heat Cowl. And hopefully, I'm recording on my phone, so I'm hoping I'll be able to figure out how to pull up some lower thirds here so I can put up some notes for you guys. But if not, everything will be in the description box below. So I hope you will join me in the Beat the Heat Cowl, and we will do it July through the end of August. So I wanted to extend it a little bit as well. So we have 2 months to get in as many summer knits as we can, and we will be using the hashtag Beat the Heat Cowl, and I am going to be doing a giveaway. I will draw one winner from Instagram. So hopefully you guys are on Instagram. And if you use that hashtag, I'm going to pull a winner, and the winner will get a one of my project bags and some yarn. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do on yarn yet. It could be some of my hand-dyed yarn that I have left over from where I was doing that. Or it might be some cotton yarn that I'm having so much fun working with now. So Beat the Heat Cowl, July 1st, anything that has been cast on from July 1st to the end of August 2021, please join. All right, that said, I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to talk real quick about patterns because Lil Sprout has been released, and I am wearing my most recent version of Lil Sprout. And this is, I'm going to stand up real quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Sorry, it's wrinkled from where I was sitting, but this is the Little Sprout pattern that I have written, and I have written it to be done in a worsted weight, either cotton or cotton linen, and all of the details are in the pattern. I'm going to come sit back down. Okay, sorry, my sofa's squeaking. So this is Lil Sprout, and it is now available on my website and on Ravelry. If you get it on my website, you can save $2 by using Beat the Heat coupon code on checkout. So you can get this pattern for $3, which is nothing. And then the yarn that I've used as of right now. I am adding one more yarn to the list, but for right now I have it written for I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee Cotton et Lin. Again, all the details are in the pattern, but this is a super fast knit. It is a weekend knit for most sizes, and it's inexpensive. You can get the pattern for $3, and the yarn is, if you get the I Love This Cotton, you can get that for just a few bucks a hank. And I am in the process, and I'll show you in a moment, of working on my 6th top, and I wear these just about every day now. I love them. Okay, so that is the Little Sprout release, and this coming week I will be releasing my Sea Glass pattern. I don't have one of those with me right now, but that would be another great pattern for the Beat the Heat Cowl. And then I am also going to be releasing, if I don't release it next week, it will be the following week. I will be releasing my Spring Fling cardigan, and I know a lot of you guys are waiting on that. That's why I'm thinking of going ahead and releasing it next week. So those are to come, and even the Spring Fling knit up in a cotton yarn, which was the last one that I knit up in a cotton and love it. So that could be used for the Beat the Heat Cowl as well. Okay, so I hope I'm not talking too fast. I'm not trying to. Oh, and also forgive my pitiful looking flower arrangement. I'm waiting on more of those stems to come in. I've had them ordered and they're out of stock in the warehouse, so I have 2 little pitiful looking stems back there. Apologize for that. Okay, FOs, my finished objects for this past week. I got, this was a whip last week, and this is my Blue Christmas test knit for A Loop Through a Loop, Tara, and I knit this out of Hobby Lobby's sugar wheel cotton in the solids, and I used the black and then the cream. It's called Soft Gardenia, and I think this is just called black or jet black. All of my notes are on my pattern, what is the word? Project page on Ravelry. Sorry about that. It is written for long sleeves, but being in Southern California, I opted for short sleeves, and I'm going to knit this again, and probably again. This was a fun knit. It is knit bottom up, and it has a split hem. I got kind of carried away when I was doing my back hem and wasn't paying attention, and I made it a little bit longer. And instead of ripping back, I just left it and joined the front and the back and just kept going. And it is so cute and so comfortable. This yarn is so soft and squishy. So that is, oops, sorry. That is FO number 1. FO number 2 is the top that I'm wearing. You've already seen it. I did this past week, and I did this out of Hobby Lobby's Cotton et Lin hummus color, and I love this color. Got black fuzz on me. I love the cotton linen combination of this. It doesn't shrink up in length like the cotton does. And it's really nice to work with. So really enjoying this. So only 2 FOs this past week. So we will talk about my whips now. Works in progress. I figured Little Sprout has now been released, and Tara of A Loop Through a Loop had mentioned, I had talked in my last podcast, if you didn't see it, about how much I normally wear black, white, denim, khakis. I don't normally wear colors, but since I started knitting about 6 years ago, I've knit just about everything in color, and I really wanted to go back to my comfort zone as far as clothing colors. So I got a Kim Hargreaves book, and I bought a bunch of black yarn and some white yarn, and I'm going to be knitting up a bunch of black and white things here soon. So you guys will start seeing a lot of black. Anyway, long story short, Tara had mentioned doing this in black, and it was something I had thought of way back in the past, but because black doesn't show well as far as pictures are concerned, I stuck with my colors. But I'm doing this one for me. So living in my Ocean Batik bag, this is my black version of Lil Sprout, and I just joined in the round and started this yesterday, and I hope to finish it today. If I don't, it may be I'll work on it a little bit tomorrow and finish it tomorrow, but I can't wait to wear this. It is going to be beautiful, and I'm going to try to show much better lighting. You can see the detail there of the yarn overs and the way I finished off the edging. It has a mock rolled hem. It's not really a rolled hem, but it's 2 slip stitches on the edge, and then this is a garter ridge, and then a knit stitch, and then yarn overs for the increases. This is obviously written top down, and I did that. I know most of the patterns for this style top are written from the bottom up, and I really like knitting top down so that you can try on as you go. So it has the neckline in the back is raised up, and there's shaping in the back and in the front of the neckline. I don't know if you can tell the shaping there. Again, I'm a little obsessed. I know it's my pattern, but I am a little obsessed with this. I think the biggest thing is, first of all, I do wear the ones that I've made. I wear these a lot. And second of all, they're so fast. They're so fast to knit. So in between my longer projects, I've been throwing these on the needles real quick just to get that satisfaction. So this is done out of, I love this cotton, and it is done in colorway, or they just call it black. So 3 hanks of this is more than enough for me to make a size 36. And I still have about a half a hank left over. So about 250 grams is what it takes for me to do a size 36. And I'm doing a size 36 on a size smaller than I recommend in the pattern because I wanted it to be a little bit smaller than a 36. I like a little bit of negative ease. Initially, the first ones that I made, I was making with positive ease, about 2 inches of positive ease. And I made this one with negative ease, and I really like the way this fits. So I'm doing this one with negative ease, which means I may have to go back and make a bunch more with negative ease out of the ones that I've already made. So with them being so fast, I'm okay with that. So that is whip number 1. So sorry. I need to get an actual stand. I have one of those arms that holds. Okay. My second whip is I'm calling it Cardi Jack because it's in between a cardigan and a jacket. And this is cropped, and sorry, it has not been blocked because I still have to do the sleeves. And I'm going to be adding a zipper to the front of this. Sorry, we don't need to see that. I'm going to be adding a zipper to the front of this, and the neckline kind of stands up around the neck. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I'm very, very, very happy with the way this is turning out. This is kind of like if you've been watching for a while, you know I come up with a design, or actually I just kind of knit and create as I go, and then I'll do it several times to kind of work through all of the kinks, and then I put it up, I write it and then put it up for testing. So that is what I'm currently calling Cardi Jack, and it's going to be super, super cute. I'm having a hard time finding the zipper that I want. I want a zipper with really shiny chrome teeth. If any of you know where I can find high-end zippers, I don't want just the standard aluminum silver, which is what I may end up with, but I need a separating zipper. And I looked at Mood Fabrics thinking they would have something, and they didn't. I've been all over the web. So if you guys have any suggestions, another thing I thought about was to go to a secondhand store and see if I can find something that already has a really nice zipper, and just reusing the zipper, because I really want a nice zipper. And I love the color of this. It's not gray and it's not beige. It's kind of in between, though it probably looks more gray on camera because there's a lot of warmth around it. But this is Yarn Bee's Yarn ID. This is 100% acrylic. No, I'm telling you wrong. Sorry, 80% acrylic, 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide. And this is Yarn Bee. It's labeled as a worsted. It's 5 ounces, 252 yards. But I am getting 14 stitches to 4 inches. So to me, that's more of a bulky. And it's still very, very, very thick and squishy. So I thought this would be a great fall pattern. So that is my second whip. Now, I wanted to talk about, sorry, I'm trying to get my notes up. Okay. If any of you guys out there are interested in testing for me, please, please, please contact me. Go to my website. Sorry, my nose is itching. Go to my website and send me a message. You can use the little chat box at the bottom, and let me know that you are interested in becoming a tester, even if you don't test the next pattern or whatever. I'm trying to build my testing pool, and that way I can contact you directly when I have a testing opportunity come up, and you can decide whether you'd like to join or not. So the next 2 tests that I'm going to have going are my confetti tee, which was in the last podcast, and this Cardi Jack. I'm going to be writing those up and starting my testing on those soon. So if you are interested in either one of those, or even if you're not interested in those, you just want to sign up to be a tester, please message me through my website, which is ChristieArcherDesigns.com. Again, the links will be in the description box. Message me and let me know so that I can add you to my list, because I would love to have you as a tester. I would love to have all levels of testers. So if you're new to knitting, don't worry. I would still love to have you. And if you've been doing this forever, of course, I would love to have you. So that is going to be it for today's podcast, and I got this done in under 20 minutes. I'm so excited. I am hoping to come back again next weekend and do another little podcast. I think these smaller podcasts are easier for you guys to digest and get through with everybody's busy lives. So I'm going to try that. You guys let me know, what do you think? Do you prefer the longer episodes, or are you enjoying the short episode? So let me know. I did not do the drawing for the duet pattern. I'm going to do that, and then I will come back in just a moment and announce the winner for the duet pattern. And yeah, I think that's it. So give me just a minute to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, I have drawn a winner for the duet pattern, and the winner is Rose Miller. Rose Miller, if you will message me again through my website, I will get you your duet pattern, and maybe you can cast that on for the Beat the Heat Cowl. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for visiting. Hopefully you have enjoyed your stay, and you will subscribe and like this video. Maybe leave me a comment. Tell me if you will join in the Beat the Heat Cowl, and if you will, let me know what pattern or patterns you're thinking of doing. So that is it for today, and I will hopefully see you guys again next weekend. Bye.